Yo, guys, what's going on? It's John here. Just me today. We recorded episode 2 last night, and I'm doing one today. I, yeah, I tried recording a solo show, yesterday, but there were other people. I live in a small place, and, there was noise, and I get uncomfortable doing anything like this. Anything that I have to record myself, I get very uncomfortable when other people are in the house because everybody can, hear me speaking. And it's just kind of like having a conversation with yourself, which is, a little weird. And like, if my dad walks in and like says something, I don't care, but it just, sometimes shit just doesn't happen. But yeah, so first episode was with my buddy Sean, and then second episode same thing, but Dante showed up. Dante's another good friend. Um but uh what am I trying to say? I guess I'm gonna have a lot of guests on here, and mostly it's just gonna be my friends and just people I know. But I want this to be as much of a solo show as it is, a guest show and like having multiple people on. And I know no one's really listening to these anyway. Like some people are watching. For the those who are, I really appreciate you. Like you're day one, like you're number one. But not that many people are watching. This is a new venture for me, and I'm just recording them because I want to have them, and I want to just build up the repertoire and just keep creating episode after episode. But figured I would do a solo show. Um, I need to address a couple things for anyone who actually watched the last two podcasts. There are some times where we're watching YouTube videos and my dumbass does not turn the audio down enough so that you can actually hear us speaking. So there's literally minutes of conversation just being like washed out by YouTube music and shit. And I apologize for that. That will not happen anymore. Um, Also, I apologize for any popping or um, wind into the mic. I had a windscreen, and being the way I am, I was sitting here one day and it was annoying me the way that it wouldn't, because I had my mic flipped around. I had it like this, so instead of facing up, like I had it was facing down. So sorry, I just needed to breathe for a second. But yeah, it kept sliding off and it was bothering me, and so I destroyed it. But I have a new one coming in the mail from Amazon, so it should be cool. Um, I'm about to light this incense. Me and my dad loves shopping at TJ Maxx. He finds just about everything there. He bought one time. Well, he bought a Gucci suit that he found there that he told me he got for only $900, which apparently is a steal. But my sister told me that he apparently paid way more for it. All good though, because he got it. It is a 44 regular, I think, and like he doesn't fit into a 44 regular. But it's like rather than just get a suit his own size, he wanted to get something that would motivate him to lose weight. Never lost the weight, but it fits me fairly well. So we got it because I had to wear a suit to my cousin's wedding. So we got it tailored to my specifications. And now basically anytime I need a suit, I'm rocking Gucci. So, flexing on these broke ass bitches, basically. Sorry, I need to take another breath. I think I get awkward in front of the mic. Even this isn't even live. Not that anybody would be watching if it was, but it's not. And it's always important to get like a full exhale, because when we don't, that's when our ribs start to come up and flare out and shit, because there's air stuck in our lungs. I have so many structural problems and shit with my body. Definitely not symmetrical. But that's just like a hypochondriac thing. But yeah, I'm about to light this incense. I don't know if you can see it, but just like a tiny little holder, and then I want to light the top of this. this shit burn? Let it burn for like a second. There she goes. Alright, so get that going. I got some music going. I always got music going in my room. Like I like to switch it up. I have some rap on right now, but I might. I don't know. You guys can't really hear that, but that's good. I'm gonna move this down a bit. It's nice being able to monitor the audio. I just, when I have other people here, if I put the headphones on, I can't play my YouTube audio through here. It all just will come through the headphones, so you know how that go. I'm gonna stop breathing into the mic. Sometimes you just gotta revert to the classics, you know what I mean? This is a remastered version of Hotel California by the Eagles, but you know, same deal. And it can't be bad quality just because it's remastered. If anything, it's better. I don't know. I'm a sucker for the original. Always have been. I want to show you guys like the setup, like my desk and shit. A lot of people don't see my desk. For those who do know me, I have a lot of just shit written on my desk and like just drawings. It's all in black Sharpie, all just in black. But if you ever get a chance to come by, maybe even get on the show, take a look at it. Turn that down. It's pretty loud. Damn. So it is 2:23 on March 22nd, 2019. Just hanging out, 22:23 p.m. Just kind of having a lazy day, you know what I mean? Got up a little late. I was kind of up late last night. And just been chilling, put some laundry away. Gonna just work on homework. That's the cool thing about being a writing major and just writing, because like basically most of my work just consists of pushing out pages, and it's all kind of deadline where not really exams, you know what I mean? Like I don't really have many exams. It's all kind of just deadline stuff. So, you know, helps me be good at being lazy and then busting my ass when I have to. So, not a bad gig. I'm looking for a part-time job for the summer, just during the days. I have a job at nights at BB&T Pavilion. I worked there last summer with my friend Jack. He's been working there for like the past 4 years, and like some other friends. And you know, we have a good time. We walk around Camden cleaning up trash, see a lot of interesting characters. A lot of homeless people, a lot of homeless people's shits actually. Like one time there was a guy just sleeping underneath one of the train stations, like in Camden. I can't remember which one, but like one of the train stations, and he was sleeping on the bench, and I could just smell shit as I'm walking by. Like I'm just cleaning shit up, like just doing my job, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then literally like maybe 12 inches from the bench he was sleeping on, there was a poop on concrete. Like there was, if he was here, there was a bush like right over there, and he said, nah, I'm just gonna shit on the concrete, and if anybody sees me, this is Camden, so they can suck my ass. And you know, that's what he did. But that's just one person. Like you see a lot of stragglers throughout the parking lots. I don't know, a lot of stragglers, a lot of homeless people. Some of the people that work there are very interesting. Like my one buddy Jermake. Jermake sounds like Jermake might be from Louisiana. Apparently he's from somewhere around South Jersey, not Camden, but somewhere near. But like when he speaks, you can't understand a fucking lick of what he says, and Like he'll be like, "Yo, Jermaine, what's up, man? How's your day going?" He'll be like, "Ah," and you're like, "Yeah, I agree." Like that's basically it. And one time, so this one time, apparently I was away on vacation with my family. This was like a week I took off. He found a fanny pack that could only assume a drug dealer was wearing, that he lost, that had $1,000 in it, cash. And we didn't see Jermaine for the next four concerts. Like he just didn't show up to work, and then he showed up after he got done doing whatever he was doing, and our boss said, "Jermaine, what the fuck? You just missed like work for like you just missed work four times in a row. You can't just come back. You're cut. You're done." And he was like, "Oh, come on, man. What the fuck, man?" And like I'm pretty sure he told him, he was like, "No, like you have to leave." And the next show, he just showed up and walked around the parking lot, and eventually someone handed him a bag, and before you know it, he's back. You know what I mean? Which is cool, like because even though he did some dumb shit like that, just the fact that like he probably really needs that job to like even survive, and and you know, our boss is cool. He's pretty lenient. It's like I'm not even gonna say like what the name of the company is or who the people are, but it's basically like imagine just like three South Philly like Irish guys. Those are like our supervisors. The one dude, he's my fucking man. He's definitely one of those functioning addicts. Like he'll be like doing bumps of coke, driving us around and shit, and like drinking beer, and like apparently he does crack. I heard that from somebody, but I don't know if that's reliable. But you know, nobody knows who that is anyway. But because I'm not gonna say his name, but I've never witnessed him doing crack, but like somebody that I work with has told me that they've seen him do crack, which is funny. But I mean, it's one of those things like at that job, anything goes. Like as long as you're doing your work, when you're on break, you can smoke. You can. Nobody's gonna bust your balls. You know what I mean? No one's gonna give you problems. It's not that type of job. Like you show up, and we show up, and we split up into three groups. And there's these two trucks with trailers, and then a gator with trailers, and we just drive around. And or no, we all get on the trailer, and then our supervisors drive us to the lots. We clean them up, and then we clean up the lawn together. Usually, like eventually, we all make it back to the lawn, and that's how it works. I keep running out of breath trying to talk into the mic, but yeah, it's a good gig. Pays pretty well by the hour, but not a lot of hours. So trying to find something during the day. So far, I don't want to say no luck, but no luck, because I've spoke with some people about internships over the summer, like paid internships that I'm like really interested in, and hoping to hear back from them once the time comes. You know what I mean? So that would be in like May, and then some other places. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. I know there's this one place looking to hire that I spoke with at one of Rowan's career fairs, but I think they're in like Cranberry Township, PA, or some shit like that. And like I'm not, I don't, I'd rather not go over the bridge. You know what I mean? Especially past Philly. If it was in Philly and it was a good job, maybe. Like I really want to get an internship with WHYY, but like the Philadelphia office, but anything farther than that just seems ridiculous. Damn, what are we at? I really gotta take a shit. Are you guys watching my shit faces? I don't know if you can see, but I really have to poop. Eh. We're around like 15 minutes, so I can go for like another 15. All these solo shows are gonna be pretty short, cause I mean I'm just monologuing, and I really don't have that much to talk about. Honestly, um, yeah, school's chilling. Trying to find a job. Haven't really been getting that fucked up. Ever since last August, that's a whole nother story that, you know what, I guess I'll get into it, because fuck it. Um, So my family and I, my mom and my stepdad's family, we all took a trip down to Outer Banks, North Carolina over the summer. We've been doing it the past few years. Like we go there a lot. And hold on. So anyway, we're down in the Outer Banks, staying at a house, having a good time. We're chilling, getting fucked up like every day, like really fucked up. And just having a good time, you know what I mean? Like we're not hurting anybody. Everybody's just chilling. We're on vacation. We're doing fun stuff. And anyway, so the last day, I ate breakfast with like some of my family, and then we are just chilling on the beach. And I was just pounding beers, just putting them back. And I was mixing between like Corona and like Mike's Hard, but I was just going back to back to back to back. No water, no break in between. No, nothing like that. And we're swimming around in the ocean, being dipshits. Ooh, damn, all this gas. I'm disgusting. When you eat a lot of like shit that I eat, which is like not unhealthy food. Like I eat pretty healthy. I try to, stay in shape or whatever. But like it just makes you gassy. It's really disgusting. I feel bad for anyone who has to be within like a 3 foot radius of me, honestly. But yeah, so last day vacation, we're getting fucked up, swimming around in the ocean. I'm getting really fucked up. And there's these three or four women set up kind of next to us, and they were older. They were definitely like in their 40s. But like my two uncles are twins, both single, like bachelors, whatever. They live together. They have that twin bond. Like if you have a twin, you know what I mean? Like they have that type of twin bond where I feel like they'll never not live at least near each other and see each other every day. But they live together, you know what I mean? They both have jobs in the city, they work. So, I'm thinking like I could set them up. And also, like some of these women weren't bad looking and I was fucked up and I was just being a kid and shit, being dumb. So like eventually somehow or another, like I think they asked me a question and then like we start talking and like so halfway through that conversation I blacked out because I remember speaking with them on the beach and the next thing I remember I am sitting on the downstairs like little mini kind of sofa with my mom and nobody else is in the house. It was the last day, so we were all kind of leaving that next morning. Nobody else is in the house. It's 3 a.m. I'm sitting there with my mom. She's sitting next to me. I have nothing but my bathing suit on. I'm just sitting like this, just like breathing, like doing whatever. I asked my mom like, "What happened?" She's like, "Oh, you passed out in the hot tub, and you almost drowned. We had to get you out." And I was like, "Excuse me?" Like I had no idea what was going on. And she was like, "Oh yeah, like you were fucking swimming in the ocean." Cuz like I told her when I blacked, I was like halfway through that conversation with those women or whatever, I blacked out. And she was like, "Oh yeah, we were yelling at you to get in, like you were swimming in the ocean." So I had no control over what I was doing. Like my conscious self had no control over what the fuck I was doing, and I was swimming in the ocean. And then somehow eventually I got back and I was swimming in the pool and apparently I was like fine the whole time. Like I wasn't acting weird, like I was just being, cognizant and straight up. And then while I'm in the pool, I start spitting up a little bit. I'm like sitting over the side like this and I start throwing up a little bit like ugh. And so then from what my sisters told me, I went, I want to get in the hot tub. And I got out of the pool and sprinted into the hot tub. Okay. So, if you don't know anything about how this works, if you're drunk and you get into a hot tub and it raises your body temperature and your skin is warm, everything is warm, it kind of enhances the effects of alcohol. So literally, it's like as soon as I got in the hot tub, like maybe a couple seconds, like 30 seconds, whatever, I'm basically passed out. And everybody went inside except for G. Shout out to my sister. I love you. Because if she wasn't there, I would have fucking been dead. I would have just drowned. I would have went under, and that would have been it. That would have been the end of me. So pray to the big man. You know, everybody has their time, and I guess it wasn't mine. So, but that was definitely a learning experience. And it took like 5 people, apparently 6 people, to pull me out. And I was like screaming and shit. Like I wasn't making any noise, and then I just went to making all the noise. Like I was just screaming like apparently. And then apparently when they got me into the house, I wouldn't shut up. I kept talking and just like being annoying. But I don't give a fuck about that. Like that's hilarious. The whole story is hilarious. It's just crazy. And then so yeah. So then it's 3 a.m. I wake up, just me and my mom. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just get ready to leave. Like I don't know what else to do. And I got up and I'm like, wait, why is that wet? What is that? I fucking shit my pants. And I'll admit that right now. I really don't give a fuck because it's probably what saved my life. I got so fucked up, and then they brought me back in, and apparently I asked my mom, like, was there shit in my pants, like, while you guys were getting me out? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh, thank God. That was, like, the only thing I worried about as soon as I smelled poopy and I felt poopy in my pants. Like, the fact that they didn't see me shit myself made me feel better about myself. So that was a boost. But then, I'd shit in my fucking bathing suit. Like, it was just my bathing suit. So I took a shower. I took my bathing suit off. I forget if I must have like wrapped it in like a towel or something, like something I was gonna throw out. I took a shower, and then I left all that shit, like the shitty bathing suit and all that, in the bathtub. So, shout out to whoever had to clean out that bathtub. I apologize, but yeah, so that happened, and then I ate an edible on the way home, and I didn't even feel it, honestly. I think it was like half of like a 250 milligram edible, some shit like that. But I don't know. Edibles, they hit different. Like they don't really hit me. I would need like a mega dose, like a Joey Diaz dose of edibles. Maybe not like him, but like just something strong, because I personally I've noticed like I could eat a 250 milligram edible, and then somebody will ask me 3 hours later like, hey man, like how'd that edible hit you? And I'll just be doing homework and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I'll remember, oh shit, I ate that. Whereas I don't know, I guess smoking does it for me better than anything. Like that's definitely my favorite way of consuming cannabis, just the old fashioned, just smoking a joint, smoking a Dutch, something like that. I mean, I hate to say Dutch because I'm never the person to say that, and I hate that. But it's not bad. Tobacco and marijuana, not bad. Um, pa- Papers are probably my favorite. Um, I guess contraceptive for smoking. I don't know if that applies, if that word applies, but yeah, papers are good. Any kind of glass, like a bowl or a bong. I don't have a bong. I would like to have one, but yeah. And then right now, I can't even, like, the nefarious folks I hit up for marijuana, or, whoever they are, those brave souls, they don't have any. But I do have this, which is a shame because I got it literally 2 days ago, and it's like a third of the way empty, which is pretty shitty. Sour diesel, sativa, good daytime strain. The dab pens don't really hit like that for me though either. Like a crazy edible would be awesome, like crazy strong. And the dab pen, like the first when I used to smoke and not hit those, like I didn't even know where to get those. I would fucking hit one, and I'd take one hit, and I'd be in outer space. I'd be out of my mind. But now it's like I could chief on one of those all day and not even feel it, and that's the shitty part because I really wish I should probably just take a break overall. I did that in January. I didn't smoke for like a month, and then I came back. The big comeback, and then nah, but I don't even know. I should probably explain my marijuana habits because I really don't like. I mean, that's not true. Generally, I like to be a secretive person. Not gonna lie, like I like to enjoy my inner life, and I don't need everybody knowing about it. But I also don't want to have to censor myself, and I know what I like to do, and like I don't want that to, like, I never want to have a job where they drug test me, or where they, you know, where they tell me you can't be doing this, or oh well we saw this on your page or whatever, and we can't have people like this. Like fuck that. I want to do my own thing. I want to set my own rules. I mean, obviously you have to work for people here and there, but eventually figure out your own, venture. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's a very slow process. It's a very day-to-day process, and I'm just in the beginning of it. You know what I mean? Not even at the beginning, really. But I'm in school. I'm trying. I need to get a job for the summer. Start putting some money away. I really don't have any savings, but slowly trucking towards the goal. Shit, man. This incense is like done. I want to put this other one on, but I don't know where to dump this. I might just dump it on the desk. I don't even give a fuck. Now it's just burning on my desk. But it's fine. I'm keeping an eye on it. Oops. Light this other one. Ow. It's hot. Damn, this shit is gonna slap once I take it. Right now, it's probably not healthy to hold in poop. I don't really have to go, but it's like, I know that it's in there. You know what I mean? Let this start burning. That's the dopest shit. Incense. I wish I had like one of the actual like long things. There's a couple at my mom's house, but I'm not about to just like take one. I know one that sits like in like not the living room, but like when you first walk in like the other room, and nobody uses it. I could definitely grab it, but there's no point. What are we at? 28. I'll probably wrap it up. A couple minutes. Nice short to the point podcast. You know what I mean? Told a couple stories. That's the thing, man. Like, at the risk of, sounding boring, which I know most of this shit probably sounds pretty boring, but I don't care because I just want to, talk and shoot the shit. But, like, I don't want to stick to a script. Like, I don't want to. It would be nice to write out some points to go over, but sometimes you just gotta fucking sling it and just talk. And that's, what I'm doing. And, like, hopefully, I don't know. I feel like this will pick up a lot more in the summer because, people are on their grind, they're doing their thing. But, like, I feel like in the summer, there'll just be a lot more funny stories to tell and old stories to reminisce on, shit like that. But I'm not even doing it for any particular reason. It's just fun. Just fun to create something. Have fun with my friends, shit like that. And still be able to put out content on my own, which, I appreciate. Maybe I'll get back into making instrumentals. and beats and shit. I was just kind of teaching myself how to do that over like the past August, like August of 2018. I took a month, and like it probably seemed a little weird because all of a sudden I changed like all the shit on my Instagram, and I just basically tried to set it up like a beat marketing page, and people are probably like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, he just started making these and he's trying to sell them, and like acting like that's like all he's got going on. And like, I don't know, I was just doing something, man. I figured if I'm gonna do it, I might as well um do it 100% while I am, and just see how it goes. And I did make one sale. I literally made one, but just the fact of like making that one just felt, rewarding. So I'll probably get back into that because I kind of just taught myself the ropes. Really, I still can't make beats quick. Like, I don't have any external plugins besides just like whatever sounds they have in FL Studio. So I try to find just like weird obscure shit that like nobody's really found, and just try to get creative with it. But you know, still very rudimentary. I have some friends that are really fucking good at it. Like Livy, shout out to Livy. I don't know if she's watching, probably not, but shout out to her. Um, it'd be like that. Damn. I'm tired. Gonna work out later. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I've been lifting all week, and I haven't really been hitting the bag. I might do like 5, 6 rounds on the bag, and then do some homework. Probably not, but I do need to start doing homework. I don't know what any of my friends are up to. None of my friends do anything, and I really don't either. Like, some of my friends, like, we'll go out and party sometimes and shit, but like nobody's really up to anything, honestly. But I'd rather it be like that and me getting my shit done than just like going to some fucking, you know, Fort Lauderdale or some. That's just an example. But like, some shit like that for a week straight and just getting blacked, and like by the end of it, like my health is in the shit, or I feel like shit, been eating shit food, and like I'm all fucked up, and like have, not even like you, like maybe people who do that still have all their chips in order, like they're working, they have all their schoolwork done, but it's like, just think about like the other shit, I don't know, you could be doing with that time, with that time. And like, obviously you want to balance everything out. Like, there has to be time to just not give a fuck and just have a good ass time. But yeah, I have some friends that are so, I feel like they try to defend, I don't want to say defend themselves, but like they'll just like shit on the whole party scene because they never go out, and they'll just be like, fuck that. Like, dude, like, I feel like everyone can agree that partying is fun. Like, if you're with people that you enjoy having fun with, literally all that's happening is that you're just having a good time, and you're drinking, getting fucked up, doing whatever. Don't get me wrong. If you put me in a room with like a bunch of fucking randoms and tell me to party, I will try to have a good time, but most likely I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Like, I don't give a fuck about these people, but still try to have a good time. But yeah, like partying with your friends, that would be the shit. That was the problem, man. Like, hold up, I'm running out of breath. I'm kind of fat. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not fat, but kind of. I only weigh about like 182. Last year around this time, I was like pushing like 195, and like I was kind of big, but I was probably kind of like husky too, like a little chunky. But like I've thinned out a little bit, and like I should put on some weight, but I don't even know. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to stay in good shape, have a good time. But like, yeah, like so many like, so in my high school, there was only really like one group of people who partied, and like I don't even want to call it like a clique. It was just like a large friend group. Like they we're all friends with each other. You know what I mean? And I had other friends who like thought that was like the popular group to get into, and like they'd be like, "Oh my god, like I'm going to this party," or like I'm going here, and like trying to like please people that they're not even friends with. And I always thought to myself like, why do that? Like where's the fun in hanging out with people that you don't even hang out with on a regular basis? Like that's fucking dumb. Which makes me mad because I always wish like a lot like I wish we would have had our own parties for our own friend groups because that would have been way more fun. I mean, you know, we hang out, we get fucked up here and there, but nobody really nobody really does. But that would have been way more fun. I went to a couple parties from the people, you know, who partied at my high school, like literally maybe one or two, and the both or whatever times I was there, I was just you know, high as a kite, just like fuck this, just trying to smoke and not think about it, and then eventually leave, because you know that's like what people are supposed to do. That's like the golden rule. Like, oh, dude, if you want something going on in your life, you got to be at this whatever. Like, but you know, when you're young, that's how you think. And you know, I'm still young. Everybody I went to high school with is still young. Like, it's not like that mindset has just completely gone away, but I don't really think about that shit. Sorry for breathing in the mic. Nah, I don't give a fuck. But I keep lighting this incense. I'm probably wasting it. Incense. I'm so bad at pronouncing anything. Like anything with a sin or like that I have to close my throat. I don't know. Maybe I'm just self-conscious about my own voice cuz I'm hearing it playing back through the headphones and it's very weird. But I like being able to monitor the audio like the fact that I can hear that and then say I open up like a YouTube video or some shit. This is the problem in the last couple podcasts. Ugh, my posture's so bad. Grab my titties. Ugh, that side's worse. Fuck. But like, I don't know. Scared straight 99. Show you what was happening. I mean, I already explained it, and you guys, if you watched, you already know it. But this is what was going on. Like
You're right.
it was like this, you know what I mean? Like loud as fuck, and like you couldn't hear much with that. Like I'm just talking and you don't even know. But and I was back here, you know,
East Jersey State Prison,
just difficult.
home to more than
I don't know if I'm turning
1,700
down
murderers,
my actual mic's
rapists,
audio
and
now,
robbers.
doing that too.
This prison
Yeah,
was
I
featured
think I
in the
am.
Oscar and Emmy-winning documentary
fuck.
Scared Straight. 20 years later, juvenile offenders are still being brought here. But does the Scared Straight technique still work?
Way down. That way, I can keep this at 100, and then turn this down, like way down, and that works. Just trying it out. Yeah, but you know, that works. Um, I'm just gonna exit out of this. I probably won't bring up the videos as much anymore. Like, I'll probably I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might like say we refer to a video. I'll just like play it and we won't speak and then I'll stop it and then we'll talk rather than actually talk over it. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. It's been about like 40 minutes of just me talking. So, if anybody has made it this long, I appreciate you because I'm starting to slur my speech and shit. So, yeah, awesome. Have a good whatever day it is. These aren't live. So, whatever day, whatever month, whatever year you're watching this, have a good day.